long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
You like me because I'm a scoundrel. There aren't enough scoundrels in your life.
I happen to like nice men.
Nice man.
Very nice.
So, a lot of videos have been propping up among the big YouTube channels, insisting that Gina won't settle and using Elon Musk's help for her in the lawsuit against Lucasfilm and Disney to prove their point. And they're saying that she won't settle and Disney's afraid of exposure. What they're forgetting is what the lawsuit's about. She wants $75,000 back, her name back, and her job back. And that's at least $75,000. All right, that's it. It's very, very easy for her to get out of having to sue Disney if Bob Iger makes a gesture. All right. Now, are these big YouTube channels right that Disney fears exposure? First off, I didn't see any Disney employees be part of that Fire Gina Carano cabal, unless there are emails from Disney proper with that shit. Okay, if there are tweets from people, I'd say like LaToya Ravino, one of those other assorted idiots. Okay, so she's really exposing Kathleen Kennedy. And that doesn't necessarily harm Disney proper. In fact, if you look at it in a way, it kind of underlines Iger's sense of we need her to go away. Okay, which it's literally, if you look at the lawsuit, it can be used as a sword against Disney, and it can be used as a sword against Kathleen Kennedy. So the people that should be fearful of the emails coming out, the nuclear bomb that people have talked about, the people that should be worried about that are Lucasfilm employees and Kathleen Kennedy. The fact of the matter is that when Gina posted this on Saturday, it's a picture of Carrie Fisher as Leia with the Ziggy Stardust lightning stripe across her face, says Rebel, Rebel on it. And Gina made sure it said for Alderaan. I have no idea what that means. The fact of the matter is, she's very likely to settle. It would behoove her to do that. I'm sure that Bob Iger doesn't care about giving her reputation back, etc., and vindicating her anymore. He's trying to save his job. They're trying to use these big YouTubers are trying to make it seem like Elon Musk is the only person that counts in this. If Gina says, I want to settle, I want my job back, he's going to say, fine, you got your job back. Okay, that's look at the lawsuit. Okay, the fact that Bob Iger is very likely to settle, he just settled a big lawsuit just recently, is even more telling. Okay, it would behoove him to solve these problems. And the other factor in this is Jon Favreau. Does the lawsuit help Jon Favreau? Think about it. Think about the people that will benefit from Gina settling with Iger and Disney and Lucasfilm besides Gina. Jon Favreau, he gets Cara Dune back. He can go back and do his and get his plans that he had for her up and moving. Okay. Iger looks like the leader. Okay. Kennedy is humiliated. All right. You know, it's not up to some YouTuber who's built his reputation on hating everything at Disney to decide what happens with this lawsuit. Okay. It is up to Gina and her lawyers. It's not even up to Elon Musk. I mean, he offered to pay for it, but, you know, I gotta tell you, Gina Carano comes from money. So, you know, it would be very interesting to see how she goes about making her decision. But the idea that she wouldn't settle is absolutely asinine because, look, she settles, the emails can be leaked in a different way, all right? There's no guarantee that we won't get to see them. If it goes to discovery, the only people that get exposed are Kathleen Kennedy and the Flying Monkeys, okay?
One just drew a pentagram on the floor and chanted, "I summon thee," 3 times.
Days. Fuck you. War.
Urinal cakes? I don't believe this. All these years, the doyenne of Seattle's elite, looking down her nose at everyone in sight. She owes it all to this. She's managed to have her urinal cake and eat it too.
As I think we now have what's known in the legal profession as a bargaining chip.
Oh, are you kidding? She give it.
Hello, Marta. Like to speak to Maris. Oh, why not? Ah. She's in the final level of her guru's serenity training, the week-long vow of silence, day 6. No, Marta, that's all right. She doesn't have to come to the phone. Just give her this message. I've flushed out her family secret. Hello, Maris.
I can't believe this. You're actually kicking me out?
Do you want me to draw you a picture?
We'd be here all night.
Get out!
One of the things that Gina did, which was very wise, obviously the lawyers had something to do with this, and really, when all of it went down, Bob Iger was not the head of of Disney. It was Bob Chapek, even though Iger was part of that. Still, I think he was still there. She mentioned Chapek, okay, not Iger, which is a very interesting thing. So she's going after old Disney, all right, Disney under Chapek, not Disney under Iger, okay, and it opens the door for Iger to talk to her lawyers, for the Disney lawyers, Lucasfilm lawyers, to work out an agreement with Gina, because that's what they do. And look, it benefits everybody if she comes back. All right? It benefits everybody. The only person it doesn't benefit is Kathleen Kennedy, which, fine by me, okay? You know, she allowed this to happen. You know, while it would be entertaining as hell to see Kennedy have to go through depositions and sit on the witness stand, it doesn't help this guy. So, because look, right now he is not just got a proxy war to worry about. All right, let's all stop talking about the proxy war. He's got to worry about a hostile takeover. All right? And this is why, when you think about what will Disney do, they will offer to negotiate a settlement where everybody's happy. Okay? Again, the risk of exposure, the only thing Iger risks here is what Kennedy allowed to happen with the Gina Carano mess is a reflection on Disney management at the time. Okay? That this was allowed to happen. All right? And the thing about it is that, again, Iger wasn't the last word. Okay? You go back and you look at what happened. Bob Chapek put out a statement pretty much sounding like a complete goober about what was going on. The guy's smart enough to know there's nothing anti-Semitic about what Gina said. Okay. Kennedy basically went forward with the anti-Semitic dog whistle that Hollywood responds to. Okay. All right. And it's very interesting to me that people at the big YouTube channels don't understand what was going on at the time. I mean, it's like your history for them. They're like SJWs. Nothing important happened while they were asleep or before they were born. Okay, so like the Chapek mess, all of that stuff that got Gina removed doesn't matter now. And look, when you see a video that says Gina unlikely to settle, it's not about Gina. It's about destroying Disney. Okay, it's clickbait. And there's nothing substantial to that reporting. Okay, you got to look at who does it benefit that Gina comes back. It benefits Gina. It benefits Bob Iger and the Walt Disney Company. It benefits Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni and Lucasfilm. It benefits the fans. It's a win-win situation. Who doesn't it benefit? Big YouTube channels. The Dunning-Kruger brothers. It doesn't benefit Kathleen Kennedy and the Flying Monkeys. Okay? It's a complete rebuke of them. Okay? Bob Iger gives no shit about any of that. He is not woke. He is not one of those people who has to spend time worrying about offending people anymore. When he allowed the woke into Disney, it was a move to make himself look good so he could run for president. And that's it. That's all. Okay. Had nothing to do with being woke. He's a politician. All right. That's another subtlety you will not get at List the Big YouTube channel. Okay. They make way too much money with clickbait and hate videos. Okay. And they're not giving people the right information. I mean, look, there comes a time when you look at, the dying mainstream media, you look at these big YouTube channels, and you realize they make coin off of bullshit. Okay. I got nothing invested in this beyond, my love for George Lucas. Okay. That's where I'm coming from. All right. That's it. And the fact of the matter is, when you look at the things that are going on right now with the Walt Disney Corporation, it just makes sense that they would settle with Kennedy or with Gina and move on. And Gina would accept it. Because ultimately, in reality, Elon Musk might have the money, but she can say, I want to settle. This is what I wanted. I want to settle. Okay? And again, who does it benefit? And why would Bob Iger want to settle with her? Does he care if Kennedy gets exposed? Fuck no. He don't give two shits about it. Stop making this about Disney. All right? They might be named in the lawsuit, but this is about Kathleen Kennedy allowing nefarious factions inside Lucasfilm to bully, harass, and drive off one of the biggest moneymakers Lucasfilm had. Okay. This is Steph, signing off. I'll see you around the galaxy.